Alright everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rainey Talks, and today it's all about Stockton Town and the playoff winners from the weekend. Been very busy, so just trying to squeeze this one in this morning. But just wanted to pass on my massive congratulations to Stockton Town from winning the playoffs at the weekend. Fantastic game of football in the North East non-league scene as always. Stockton versus Dunstan, a cracking game. I know I was busy on the day, I was watching the updates on Twitter, and it was fantastic to see the goals coming through. Extra time, penalties, the game had absolutely everything. What an advert for, like I say, the North East non-league scene, and that's why we're so proud of it here up in the North East. But yeah, where to start with Stockton Town? Obviously credit. I mean, you've got to look at them all season pretty much being top of the league, right up until pipped by Heaven right at the end. And again, obviously slipping into them playoffs, and obviously the last couple of years they've had some playoff heartbreak, and I kind of think that might have played on the minds. A lot of people say football, it's all played on the field, but a lot of it is played in that minds. And obviously when you're losing the title so late in the season, you then slip in them playoffs, a few little doubts come into their minds. We've been in this position before, will it happen again? And I just think the massive credit must go to Dunwell and obviously his players as well to push on. And that just shows in the game as well. I mean, at one point being 3-1 down with not long left to play, get it back to 3-2, get it back to 3-3 right at the end, into extra time, then going 4-3 behind. And then into penalties. Now, like you say, they've been beaten penalties before in previous games. So I just think it's a massive credit for the mental of the players and the staff to push the players and get that penalty shootout win against Dunstan. And like you say, very unlucky Dunstan had a fantastic season. I mean, Jack Maskell absolutely on fire. And in the playoff final, unfortunately missed the penalty. But what a great season for the lad as well. Obviously going into next season now, it's going to be a fantastic division. Obviously with Hebben and Stockton moving up, Whitby coming, with Whitby in there now. You've got the likes of a couple of other teams. Obviously Mars dropped out last season, losing the side there, but you've still got a couple of sides in from the North East, which will be really good. Morpeth in there as well. So it should be some interesting games. I mean, how well can they do? I think with the squad of players that they've got, personally, I think they'll be top half. But again, it's all down to travelling. Like you say, the players in the North East at this level, they're not professional. Obviously a lot of players are still working, they've got shifts, probably getting more money on their, obviously what they're working for, and it's kind of what can they drop to do these long travels. Obviously midweek games, it's a lot of travelling as well, so it'll be really interesting to see kind of the return list come out for both Hebben and Stockton over the next few weeks. But I see a lot of young players now wanting to progress through the football pyramid, so it'll be really interesting to see which players stay on. But I can see both teams going up and doing really well next season as well. Stockton Town, any fans watching, how do you think you've done all season? Who's been your standout players? What was your thoughts on the massive game from the weekend? And finally, from the North East non-league show, we just want to say a massive congratulations to Mickey Dunwell and the players of Stockton and all the fans as well. We really hope you enjoy next season. If you haven't already, please like the video and please hit that subscribe button as well.